Now, if you're using Google Classroom, you have Gemini built into Google Classroom. This is my sample Google Classroom area. And you'll notice here on the left-hand side, you have Gemini. Now, this is nice because as a teacher, if you're using Google Classroom exclusively, you can use Gemini and integrate some of the things that it will create directly into your Google Classroom. And I'll kind of walk us through what that would look like. So if I click here on Gemini, I have a number of different options. If I want to categorize them, I can select planning, instruction manual, or if I want to make assessments. We'll take a look at all. And you can see all the different things that are on here. Everything from creating a lesson plan to releveling text. If you teach multilingual learners or students who have different lexile levels for their reading and writing, it'll do it for you. It'll use the AI strength to be able to do that, which is something that I've had to do manually in my classroom for years, but it's been so nice to be able to use this tool to level a text for different students in the classroom. The one that I use the most, the one that I find the most value in really is creating quizzes, but I don't use this specific quiz feature. What I do is I use this one that says develop reading comprehension questions. And let me show you how this works. So when I click on this, my grade level is 7. And the number of questions I want this to be a quick formative assessment for students after they read an article. And I just want this to be kind of a quick check. So I'm going to choose 6 questions, and we're going to make them multiple choice. It is requiring me now to choose the skill I want to demonstrate. So let me upload from Drive. Let me go back to my article, and I'm going to choose the original article that I had. So you do need to choose specifically what you want to do before it lets you generate questions now. So we're going to choose figurative language, write your own, making inferences, craft and structure, evaluating arguments, author's purpose, and then we're going to generate questions. So now what it's doing, it's generating a Google form that is already going to be made with the questions, the answers, and the answer key built in. Now, if I was doing this manually, this would take me a considerable amount of time to be able to do. You can see it's pulled information from the text, and then it's already created multiple choice questions and identified the correct answer. This is something that as a teacher, if you've ever created a Google form quiz for students, you know that doing this manually takes an extended amount of time. You not only have to come up with the questions, but you also have to create the form and put it in there. But with this, once I select the correct prompts, I can click export questions and export it to Google Forms. And now it's ready for me to add to Google Classroom. So something that might have taken me 30 minutes to generate could take me 2. I have my quiz here ready to go, and I can create an assignment with it. So this is something for all content areas that could be useful for teachers, just as a simple check-in. And if I want to assign it to my Google Classroom, I can add it to my class by clicking the blue button. We'll choose forms, and then for my class, we'll do my Gemini Classroom, and we're going to make this an assignment because I want to add more things to it. And then we'll click confirm.